Hello, and welcome back to another video. This is your host Pranav and co-host Simran. We are back after a while. I know I had a very shitty last video, and I'm really apologize for that, guys. मेरे से बड़ी भूल हो गई. I could have just legit recorded it on my phone rather than, coming on StreamYard and recording it. But
आदत से मजबूर,
nonetheless,
right, Pranav? आदत से
actually, yeah.
मजबूर. So we do it on this StreamYard app, and he was like कि उधर ही घुसना है, उधर ही रिकॉर्ड करना है, उधर से फिर
उधर
डाउनलोड
ही
करना है. You took the long
I
route,
took the
and then it
longer route.
backfired. Yeah,
Yeah, let's
it's
not go
okay.
there. Let's not go there. But
Yeah, okay.
guys, yes, today's video is extremely important. Today we're going to be talking about the India versus Australia game, or the Australia versus India game in the AFC Asian Cup 2023. This game is going to be one of the most crucial games for Team India, not so crucial for Team Australia because they are the strongest member in the group. With that said,
Yes,
they
yes.
are also the former champions back in 2015. They are also the title favorites for this AFC Cup 23. So, the last time we played them, coincidentally, the last time we actually played them in Qatar in the AFC
Mm-hmm.
was back in 2011, where we lost 4-0 under
Yeah.
Bob Houghton. But we had a terrible run of form back then. We lost all our games. We lost against Australia, Bahrain, and South Korea, and this time we meet them again. I think
Exactly.
Australia is a very strong team to play against this time out. Graham Arnold जो उनका manager है, he is extremely smart. He really makes his team a tough team to crack. Their defense is extremely solid. One of the reasons why they actually qualified for the round of 16 in the World Cup, back in 22. So he's going to make a few tweaks. I think make a few changes here or there. I don't know what lineup he might set up or what formation he might set up, but what I can tell you is what we Indians should be prepared for, and how we Indian footballers, or how Igor Stimac will prepare his team against a team like Australia. Uh, One of the major things I would like to point out is that we are missing out on a few crucial players.
Yes.
We're missing out on Anwar Ali, we're missing out on Ashik, we're missing out on Jackson Singh. So these guys really play a pivotal role, or a key role, not even a pivotal role, but a key role in our
Key role.
in our squad. Jackson Singh, if he had recovered from his shoulder injury, shoulder surgery in time, then he could have probably made it, but then he can't. I think Ashik is out with an ACL tear, and Anwar Ali has his ankle injuries. It will play a major, blow to the squad. Anwar Ali is someone who I will dive into a little later. But Simran, what do you
Yes.
think? Just a first glimpse of what I just wanted to ask you. What do you think? Do we stand a chance against a team like Australia?
Mm. I'll be very blunt here. No. Uh,
Yeah.
Amongst all the other teams, I feel Australia, they will qualify this round very easily. There's no doubt about that. We cannot be so delusional, as the Gen Z call it. We cannot be delulu at this point of time. With Australia, they are tactically sound. They are the top in the FIFA rankings among all the other teams, 26th or 25th, I guess, if I'm not wrong. And it's not, they are not worried about facing India, I guess. Although I would really like it if, we give them a tough competition, but winning against them is almost impossible. And I know I may get a lot of backlash. मुझे like लोग बोल सकते हैं कि अरे अपने देश पे भरोसा नहीं है, अपने प्लेयर्स पे भरोसा नहीं है. But as you can see, हमारे कोच ने बोल दिया है कि he hasn't got enough time. He has said it again and again कि मुझसे आप होप रखोगे क्यों जब हमें enough time नहीं मिला कैंप्स रखने का. And ISL नहीं रोका गया. It went on like it should. Or even our captain is saying that we are playing many unnecessary games, even when it comes to playing for Indian national team. ठीक है, तो
True.
उन सब चीजों को हम लोग अगर ज्वाइन करें तो yes, we have got a pretty good squad since the last, I guess, many years, I guess, because youngsters are there, good players are there. Our coach has done really well with the team. Of course, Sunil Chhetri is leading it, and he's still, at the age, at such a age that, the youngsters are still dependent on him. So our team is good, no doubt about that. लेकिन I don't see them winning because एक तो again camps नहीं थे, practice कम हुई है. 2 weeks is not enough to play in such a big tournament. AFC Asian Cup हम लोग ऐसे ले रहे हैं जैसे कि है कोई नुक्कड़ का टूर्नामेंट एंड भेज दिया अपने लोगों को. And I don't know why it is like that, but it is what it is. And yeah, Australia,
True.
अब बस ये देखना है कि हम लोग कितने कम से हार सकते हैं. That is what I can say right now.
Right. But I'll give you a fun fact. You know, the only two players in the squad that had faced Australia back in Qatar was Chetri and Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. So these guys were a part of the
Yes.
squad, and
And
I
they
think,
still are.
and they still are. And but what I genuinely feel is these guys can play a big, a crucial role in actually
Yes.
being role models for the youngsters that have come into
Exactly.
this tournament.
And I
Um,
want them to score. I mean, I don't know what the final score line will be, but I want India to score because scoring against a team like Australia in the first match, it will be a huge booster for the next games to come. क्योंकि अगर आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अगेंस्ट स्कोर कर सकते हो तो आप बाकी टीम्स के अगेंस्ट भी स्कोर भी कर सकते हो और आप जीत भी सकते हो. आई नो हम लोग उन सब लिस्ट में से लाइक वी आर द वंस हु आर डाइसी अबाउट क्वालिफाइंग, बट दिस
right,
मैच विल बी रियली रियली इंपॉर्टेंट ऑन व्हाट गोज आफ्टर.
right.
Jeetna, I don't know, but we have to give a solid performance because this performance will determine the next matches as well because mentality भी बहुत important होती है.
Absolutely, and Chetri recently also mentioned in I think one of the reels on the Indian football team, where he said that he's going to give his all and he's going to make sure that Team India
Yes.
gives its all for its
Yes.
fans that are going to be there. I think we were one of the only teams that had landed with such a massive fan following for the Indian national team, which was so good to see. Every time I see that video,
Exactly.
मेरे like legit goosebumps चढ़ जाते हैं, and अभी भी हो रहे हैं because the reception that they received was something that यार कभी सोचा नहीं था कि इतना बड़ा रिसेप्शन मिलेगा.
Exactly, and
राइट.
that makes us football fans really happy, really, really happy because
एग्जैक्टली.
हम लोग को ये देखने के लिए तरस जाते थे कि इंडियन फुटबॉल को भी उतनी अहमियत मिल रही है, इतनी उतनी तवज्जो मिल रही है कि लाइक इंडियन क्रिकेट के लिए तो सारे खड़े रहते हैं, पता ही रहता है कि इधर
ट्रू.
मैचेस है, उधर मैचेस है, उधर सीरीज चल रही है. डजेंट मैटर कौन सी टीम, डजेंट मैटर कितना छोटा कितना बड़ा, बट इंडियन फुटबॉल टीम एक बहुत बड़ी मैच भी खेल के आती है, किसी को कुछ पता नहीं चलता है. बट 2023 was the year of change, and what change has been phenomenal. I am really, really thankful to each and every one of you who has tried, be it, football pundits जो अभी आ रहे हैं, be it every content creator who are trying their best. We are also trying to, generate awareness. We are also trying to spread the information about Indian football. So that huge change is gonna be, it is one of the stepping stones. And
ट्रू.
seeing us fans, the football team or the federation, they will also try their best to, bring in the funds and make more progress. तो इसका तो win win हुआ बहुत बड़ा.
I know, absolutely. I feel Team India. Coming down to how we have played. You really, I think you just mentioned upon how if we manage to score against Australia,
Yes.
it will be one of our biggest things that we can probably,
Yes,
even if we lose that
exactly.
game and manage to score one game, that will obviously be a positive that we can take back
Yes,
to play against teams like Uzbekistan and Syria. देखो
exactly.
AFC में we are the one of the lowest ranked teams AFC ranking के हिसाब से.
Yes,
World rankings के हिसाब से also we are one of the lowest team lowest ranked team in the entire set of teams that have qualified for the AFC Cup, right? Uh,
yes,
but the positives that I saw when we played against say Kuwait हो गया, Syria हो गया,
exactly.
we played a higher line with fluid passing, right, in the final third. Our set pieces have been good. Chetri has been good with those set pieces. He's
Yes.
positioning has also been very crucial. Uh, let's see. Let's hope that this can be one of our biggest USPs that we can take with us to the
Yes.
tournament. Um, Mera biggest thing I would want to highlight or talk about is the formation. For the
Okay.
tournament, I think Igor Stimac has been most consistent with his 4-2-3-1 formation. Uh, this has, of course, has the most consistent shape as well, with the congested mid block right in front of the four-man defense. We
Yes.
need a a congested block in front of the four-man wall
Of
because
course.
we're losing out on Anwar Ali.
Anwar Ali,
Uh,
yes.
the only reason why I want to highlight him is because he was not only a left-footed, defensive midfielder, but his passes, his quick thinking on playing the pass onto a counter attack was
Exactly.
exceptionally exceptionally uh, prominent. A crucial भी है बंदा ऊपर से ball playing player है. So
इसीलिए तो
he
उसको बोलते हैं यार सर्जियो रेमोस ऑफ इंडियन फुटबॉल, ऐसे ही नहीं बोलते ही, उसका माइंड, ही वर्क्स ब्रिलियंटली ही, एंड वी विल मिस हिम अ लॉट तो
and he's only
एग्जैक्टली
23, 24. I mean, immense talent, yeah, and he plays like a
एग्जैक्टली
very 40-year old
इंडियन
with so much
फुटबॉल फ्यूचर
experience.
इज ब्राइट, काफी ब्राइट फ्यूचर है, इट्स जस्ट अस फैंस,
True,
अभी हमें टिके रहना है, अभी हमें जमे रहना है, अभी हमें बहुत ज्यादा सपोर्ट करना है अपनी टीम को, ताकि यू नो द फेडरेशन ऑल्सो सीज कि नहीं, फुटबॉल फैंस का भी, बिकॉज एट द एंड ऑफ इट इट्स ऑल बिजनेस, यू नो राइट, games, everything, it
true.
all comes down to business, and when they see interest they will fund, they will provide, and वो
That's what
तो
they said,
करेक्ट
ना
पाथ पे जा ही
कि
रहा है.
exactly. That's what they said कि कुछ करके दिखाएंगे तो हम interest लेंगे, right?
Exactly,
That's
exactly, and
how
that was a
Indians
very
have been.
sad statement, but अगर
But it is
इंडिया
what
की
it
पूरी
is.
जनता, इंडिया की पूरी जनता अगर सपोर्ट करेगी, इफ वी यू नो आर वोकल अबाउट हाउ वी सपोर्ट एंड हाउ वी वांट देम टू गो एनीवेयर दे आर रिक्वायर्ड, एंड कोई भी टूर्नामेंट हो, डजेंट मैटर कि कितना हम लोग क्वालिफाई ना करते हो या कितनी हम लोग स्मॉल हो इन कंपैरिजन टू द अदर टीम्स, बट वी हैव टू बी देयर, वी हैव टू बी देयर सो दैट वी नो कि हम कहाँ है इन टर्म्स
Right.
ऑफ यू नो आर क्वालिटी, एंड हम लोग कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं. वी लर्न बाय फेलियर ओनली, राइट, तो अगर हम लोग को फेल करने के लिए भेजेंगे ही नहीं तो हम लोग सीखेंगे क्या.
True, true. Rightfully said.
यस.
So Anwar Ali being one of the crucial defensive players that we'll be missing out on. However, I think Rahul Beke and Sandesh Jingan will be in the heart of defense along with Nikhil Pujari on right back and Akash Mishra being left back. उनके आगे I think the two most players, creative players, I feel that could orchestrate the attacks is going to be Anuruddh Thapa and Suresh Singh.
यस.
They're going to be the ones that will be working hard. I hope Apuya is being given the chance because he's really stepped
यस.
up against teams like Qatar also for that matter. He played
एग्जैक्टली.
exceptionally
एग्जैक्टली.
well. So if he and Suresh Singh or Apuya and Anuruddh Thapa also could play, will be just a delight to watch. In front of
And
them
we
we
will need
have
his speed, like Apuya's speed. We will need his speed because if you remember, like,
absolutely, absolutely.
ah,
Yeah, he's very quick to break onto those
yes,
counters. The best thing to have in front of him is obviously going to be Sahal in that number
yes,
10 role. You
yes,
have Changte on the wing, and it was supposed to be Ashik, but because he got injured, you'll have Naurem Mahesh, who's also been in exceptional form. He was the
he
one that
has been.
scored against the big sides. He's his first touch, his play is actually very fluid. So he'll play a very
Yes,
crucial role there as well. Um, Number 9, of course, we all know it's going to be Sunil Chetri. He's pivoted. He's cemented that role for the last decade, and I don't think there's anyone that can take that position away from him. But his age obviously takes plays a major factor. He's 39 years old. The physicality of the games might tire him or wear him out. We're playing against three extremely physical sides. Uh, Syria हो गया, Uzbekistan हो गया, Australian. The Socceroos are extremely physical. They think it's a rugby game,
exactly.
less football, right? But you can never tell. We had Subrata Paul who had his Spider-Man moment, which is why he was called the Indian Spider-Man because of the 11, I think 15 saves against Australia. Even though we lost 4-0, but he pulled off one of those special
We
moments.
will need
So
that. Like we will need Sandhuji to, give his all because we will be at the back foot, they will be attacking, and
constantly,
we don't want to concede a lot because that always obviously, brings down the morale of the players. So we don't want to concede more. We
right?
also want to score. So yeah, we will need our goalkeeper to be at his very best. And if anyone can do it, it's Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Come on. So I believe that he
Exactly.
will keep us safe to his full capabilities. So
Right. I'm actually also looking forward to these youngsters like Ishan Pandita and Manveer Singh. If
yes,
they can
yes.
bring up a special performance, I hope they could also be called as the next, young Spider-Man, but Indian
Fingers
Spider-Man. But
crossed.
yes, we just have to hope and pray that we do well. Uh, just
Exactly.
before we end the podcast, Simran, I want to ask, what do you think? What would be your score prediction for the game?
4-1. I feel 4-1. It's
Four
gonna be
one.
4-1 for Australia. And like I'm really sad. I never predict against my team. I want to be proved wrong, of course, but that is what is coming in my head. Like because I want us to score and hopefully we will score, but they will be scoring goals.
See, that's true, but I think, everyone knows that if Australia are going to be one of those, title favorites, I feel, this is what I feel, it's my opinion, that they might come in with a bit of overconfidence. And because Team India
अच्छा
is
है
still
यार
young,
आए
if because टीम इंडिया अभी भी यंग है, अभी भी मतलब जोश है, वो जुनून है कि yes, we want to prove a point, we could be the underdogs in this game, and we might even if we do lose uh, uh, by a margin, I would probably say it's just going to be 2-1 or 2-0.
okay
If we manage to score, even better. I hope it's going to be a less margin. I'm being a little more optimistic as compared to your 4-1, but
I want to be proved wrong so bad because like Real Madrid, they won the Champions League in 2022. I was always voting against my team because I knew they weren't going to win. If India does a Real Madrid, I will be the
mm,
happiest. But right now, that is how I feel, and that's how it
yeah,
is.
I know.
But yeah, do tune in. No matter how you feel, no matter what you are doing, do tune in. Do watch Indian football. Do support our players because that is very very important. So it's 13th of January, right? At what time?
At 5 p.m.
5 p.m. No matter where you are, it's a Saturday, guys. It's a Saturday. So just leave everything, sit with your family like you do it for cricket matches. Just sit with your family, switch on the TV, and support our Blue Tigers because they need it. And yeah, with our support, we will be growing more and we will be, developing more. And who knows, we will win one of those tournaments in the coming future.
That's what they say, and you can never tell, right? It's football. Imagine if we
Yes.
pull off a win against Australia. Oh my God, it'll be one of the biggest upsets that AFC Cup would probably see in 2023. Uh, I just hope that in Team India can pull off a good performance.
Yes.
Guys, please tune in. As Simran said, please sit with your families, watch the
Yes.
game like you're watching
Please.
another cricket match. Support the Blue Tigers, the Blue Army. We would need every supporter, every football fan in Team India to support, every football fan in India to support Team India. And
Yes.
with that
Also, and
said,
if you're not also a football fan, you can just come and enjoy it as a family time. Because
exactly,
no
even
matter
if
if
you're
you
not
even if you don't understand football, it's okay. You just have to sit with your family. It will be a nice family time. एक साथ बैठ के time मिलेगा spend करने को, and the Blue Tigers will be there. एक साथ बात करो, cheer करो, anything. That's the family. एक family bond भी create होगा, and our team will also feel loved. दो
absolutely,
काम एक
and I
साथ.
think, and I know that we're going to have a mad reception. A lot of Indian fans would have already bought the ticket and would be there at the
Yes.
stadium supporting them. Guys, please tune in 5 o'clock on Saturday, the 13th of January. We will be there watching the game with you, along with you, supporting the Blue Tigers. With that said, this is your host Pranav and your host Simran with Kickoff Conversations. Bye bye.